So as I was saying with the throat chakra as well as the heart chakra, these are very sensitive points. Now I think you can also, just from your own conclusions, understand why the heart chakra is a hard point. But it has a lot to do with emotion, naturally. And what is happening is it's not only receiving love, or beziehungsweise it's not only giving love, it's receiving love as well. So this is a point that also there's a lot of, it's completely blocked as well with a lot of people. It's how you're processing emotion and how you're processing your feelings, basically. I find from my own experience that the heart chakra is a really good chakra for anxiety as well. It's really, really cool because if you start having like real fear about, you know, money or whatever, silly, completely banal things, you just start doing Reiki and your anxiety is going to get really bad. And then it's going to disappear, which is really cool. So I use that on a regular basis. But it's, as I said, for the emotional part, it's really good as well because it's for self-love. And a lot of people have problems with that. And what's happening basically is if you're having blocks in your heart chakra, you can also have other illnesses that are going to be coming up. The whole of your lungs and everything that has to do the esophagus and everything thorax is basically emotions. Yeah, that's just absolutely natural. And as I said, in our society, that's completely closed and it just affects your health completely. Anything to do with lungs, asthma, bronchial problems, pneumonia, this is all stuff that's directly connected to emotions. And as well with self-worth and how you feel about yourself. So basically, this is, as I said, a very sensitive point. It really takes, I mean, people have to really say, you have to, when you're doing a Reiki session, it's good to know it's getting really, really bad and really uncomfortable, but hold on. Stay in as long as you possibly can, because then it's gone. You know, if you can't stand it and you have to get up and you have to leave the room, then leave the room. But theoretically, it's just it's just good to clarify that, to bring it up and get it out. Yeah, and as I said, it's just something that it's just basically a very, very, very good point. After that, you also feel very easy and light and happy. Yeah. So after that, we're going down to the solar plexus, which is, solar plexus is considered in the East to be a major, major power point, or the chi point. It's also, as I said a while ago, the central part for men. Now this is where men have their power or their energy strength point. It is a lot to do with, as well, with self-worth, ego. There's a lot of ego happening in the solar plexus. Another point that's very, very interesting with the solar plexus, it has to do with anything that you're doing which is basically abusive behavior. So if you're an alcoholic, if you have, for example, an eating disorder, bulimia or anorexia, this is a wonderful point to be working that. If it's too much or too little as well. So you're basically trying to bring that back into balance. It's also good for any other abusive behavior. I mean, if you're smoking cigarettes, if you're doing anything that you feel you have to stop. If you want to continue smoking, that's fine. But if you think that you want to stop something, then this is actually one of the points to be working with.